Hi guys, so today I'm back in the boys' room again, still working on painting. I am going to work on painting this little section of their ceiling. I'll show you that more in a second. I'm gonna get that done, and then I want to get started painting on the walls, but of course I forgot that I need to do some wall patching first. So I'll work on that, patch up some marks and holes in the walls, and I also have to do their 2 windowsills. So while the paint is drying, or not the paint, while the spackle and everything is drying on the walls, I can work on this. But this is what one of the windowsills looks like. And I think what I need to do is just try to scrape this paint off. Like, it's really thick on here and it looks really terrible. Like, I think this was just, I don't even know what happened here. I have no idea what happened over time, but this looks really bad, so I don't think I can just paint over this. I'm gonna try to scrape off what I can, and I mean, it's kind of like broken over here too, but I don't know if I want to go through the hassle of like trying to like replace this right now. I think I just want to scrape the paint off and paint it just for now. And this other one is looking really bad too. So, I mean, they should be replaced probably, but I don't have wood for that right now, and I just want to get this room kind of done. And if in the future I decide to replace their windowsills, then I can do that. But you know, I'm painting the whole room. I don't want to leave this part like unfinished, so I'm going to do my best to fix these up. And then this is the part of the ceiling that I'm going to do. Whoever painted this room, I guess, decided to make this slanted part be like the wall, but I feel like it looks better when it's the ceiling, because it's technically it is the ceiling that's slanted on the outside of the house, like it's the roof line. Yeah, in all the pictures I've looked at of like, well, I guess not all of them. It depends. You could do it however you want, I guess. You could make it, you could paint it the color of the wall and it could be like a slanted wall, or you could paint it the ceiling color and have it be a slanted ceiling. I think I'm gonna make it a slanted ceiling because I don't know, I like the feeling of the ceiling coming down, the ceiling slanting, rather than like feeling like the wall is falling in on you. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this little section here of the ceiling, paint it white, and then move on to the rest of the room and see how much I can get done today. Even though it's Sunday, it's supposed to be a day of rest. We're supposed to be resting today. I feel like I want to try to like implement that in my life, like a day of rest. Sunday is supposed to be the day of rest, but like I'm bad at doing nothing. Like, I get really bored. Mommy. And I just like to be busy, so anyway.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you.
So this is one spot on the wall I have to fix up. This had like a sconce, is that what it's called? Like a wall light attached to it, but it was really, I don't know. It probably could have been cute if I cleaned it up and fixed it up a little bit, but we just didn't want it to stay on the wall, so we took it down and got rid of them. But I got some these things in here I have to try to get out, fix that up. And then over here, there's this. This is from taking down a wooden shelf they had up here when we moved in. We took that down. Some holes. That's pretty much it, so there's not too much. Okay, I really don't know if it's gonna work or not. I might end up just sanding this and painting it, but it's so chippy. I feel like I just want to try to get some of it off. So yeah, I put on a mask because I didn't know what kind of paint I was sanding, if there was lead paint at all, I don't know. But yeah, I chipped it for a little bit and realized that was not going to, there was no way I was going to chip all that paint off, so I just decided to sand it down as best I could and leave it at that. Okay, so I have this little section of the ceiling done. I did 2 or maybe like almost 3 coats on it because I did 2 coats and I still saw some spots that like weren't covered all the way, and that makes sense because this was a dark green color that I went over. But that is done, and I did some work on the windowsills. I chipped and I sanded, and now there's some wood filler in there, just trying to smooth it out a little bit. Just trying to make it look as good as I can without, you know, making new windowsills. And I did this one too, same thing, chipping, sanding, and wood filler. That looks a little messed up right there, but whatever. Of course, the better thing to do would be to, like I said, replace the windowsills, but I don't know, I don't want to buy wood. I can't really buy wood. I have a piece of wood that I'm saving to use for a shelf in the hallway closet up here, and I don't want to go buy more wood. Trying to not buy a lot of things these days. It sucks that I had to buy paint for this room, but I don't know. Some things you have to buy. Like I needed paint. I couldn't just I can't paint a room without paint. I could have not painted the room, but I wanted to paint the room. We have some money put away for like projects and stuff, or like, you know, emergency situations. This wasn't an emergency situation, but I wanted to get the boys' room painted. I've been saying I'm going to paint their room forever since we moved in, and it's been 4 years, and yeah, I wanted to paint their room. So anyway, trying to talk about windowsills here. I think these will be fine. It'll look a lot better than it was before. I'm going to do a primer coat on them, do the trim color on top of it, but I can't do anything with that right now because I have to wait for the wood putty to dry, then I have to sand that again. So right now what I'm going to work on is the edging of the entire room, like the wall color that I'm using. And this is the color right here. This is Pale Oak by Benjamin Moore. It's a really nice color, really nice, just neutral color. I have it in the playroom and I have it in our room, and I just really like it. So I decided to use it for the boys' room too. And I was originally thinking of maybe doing like a half and half color like there is in here now, like maybe pale oak on the top and like a darker color on the bottom, like something kind of blue or something, and I was thinking about doing that, but we don't know if the boys are going to be staying in this room. We might be switching rooms at some point, because Paisley is still in our room, so, you know, at some point, she's going to be 2 in February. We're probably going to want to have her in her own room. I mean, she's going to need her own room eventually. You know, we might also move out of this house in a few years. But anyway, if we decide to move Paisley into Madison's room downstairs, then that means Madison will come up into this room, and the boys will go in our room. They'll share that big room, and then this will become Madison's room. So I didn't want to do like a blue color on the walls if it might eventually become her room. So that's why I just decided to go with something neutral, and if she comes in here, then she could, you know, we could do like a one wall, like a different color for her or something like that, or if she wants to. So yeah, that's why I just decided to stick with the neutral, stick with a color that I already know that I like, and yeah. So it's like 4 o'clock right now, it's Sunday. I'm gonna work on this for a little while, see how much I can get done before dinner time, and then I'll wrap it up for the day.
I would say we were good together. I would say we had fun, but our trails will never run forever. Something else is on your mind, like everything that's good in life always comes to an end. We're letting
again. So it's a few days later since the last time you guys saw me painting. I don't feel like I've gotten much done, but maybe I have. I'm going to show you in a little bit. I'm not done with the room yet. It's taking longer than I thought it was going to because it's just hard to paint in short little spurts, which is what I've been having to do pretty much. I try to get painting done when Paisley's taking a nap, and that's pretty much the only time during the day I can paint. And then there was like a day where she only took an hour-long nap, but my mom was over that day, so I was actually able to get, well, was that when she was over? I don't remember. My days are all messed up. I don't know. My mom came over one day and I was able to paint for a little bit. And then one of the days I just took a break because I was tired of painting. And then the next day, Paisley didn't take a nap, so I couldn't paint that day either. But anyway, today is Thursday and I'm back in here, and fingers crossed she's gonna take a nap. Tried to tire her out this morning. We went to the library and we went to a playground and we went to McDonald's for lunch. We had some coupons for like free cheeseburgers and free ice cream cones, so we went there. Thank you, Mom, for those if you're watching. So that was nice. We got out for the morning, and yeah, I was just hoping that would tire Paisley out and she'll take a nice nap. So anyway, right now I'm back in here. Let me show you what I got so far. So I've mainly been working on this side. I got some of the trim done on the bottom. I've been trying to get like all the, not the trim, I've been trying to get all the edging done so I can just go in and paint the walls. So I got one coat of edging done over here. And I think what I've decided to do is kind of split the room in half, because this room is, I mean, it's kind of big, but it's narrow. So it's like there's not really, I can't like push everything into the middle because it doesn't leave me enough room on all sides to work like around the stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is focus on this side of the room, get the walls painted, get everything done over here. Then I can move everything that's over here to the other side, push it all over here, and then I could focus on this side of the room and get this side done. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just shuffling stuff around, like constantly like moving the beds and everything, trying to work around them, and like put my sheets back down over there. It's just like constantly moving stuff around the room, trying to make room to paint. So I think that will work out better. Divide the room in half, get one half done, then do the other half. So that's my goal. I don't know if I'm going to record. If I do some wall painting today, I'll show you that, but I'm not going to show you the edging because it's so slow. I take my time and I go slow and I try to do it well, so that it looks nice. So that's boring, so I won't bore you with that. But if I do some wall painting, I'll show you that. But yeah, on to painting. So I didn't end up painting any walls on this day. I was just working on edging the whole time, and I didn't record an after clip or anything, but I just wanted to include this really satisfying clip of me peeling the tape off from the carpet when I painted the trim. It's like the best part of painting trim is just peeling that tape off. But yeah, slowly but surely this room will be painted. Taking a while, but that's okay. It'll get done. It'll get done. But thank you guys so much for watching another painting video, and I will see you guys all for my next one. Bye.